Hello and thanks for watching. Wanted to show you my updated app for ScoreMyDive. As you may or may not know, this scores dive meets for high school, college, wherever. I have a couple of new big updates to it. First of all, we still have the detailed scores you can go into, and I'll get back to that in just a moment. I'm going to show you the easy one first. I also added a quick score option. So now, say you don't care about scoring the dive yourself, you just want to enter the totals, you just want to enter a diver name and a meet name, well, you can do that. If you go right here, you can see that I've got a dive sheet already started for Amy Pond, and I want to change the dive name. Well, you can do that right there by just clicking on the sheet name, or you want to change a score, you just click on a score and enter a new score, save it. There you go, updated. If you want to start a new score sheet, just hit the button and you got a brand new score sheet. Again, just click on a name to update the name. Click on a score to update the score. It's going to automatically total these for you. So very basic, but I know a lot of people probably don't want to take the time to enter dives, enter meets, things like that. Now, if you do want to do that, you go into the detailed score meet. Here's where you can get all the information about an entire meet. So you can enter new divers, you can enter a new meet, and one little thing I added, it's kind of hidden in here, but it's set up to judge 3, 5, or 7 judges. You can also do 2 judge meets. The way you're going to do that is you're going to pick 3 judges, and then in the scoring screen, I'll show you that in a few minutes and show you how to do that. But let's move on. Once you've entered divers and entered meets, you can look at a diver, you can look at their history, you can edit them, you can delete them if you want. In the history screen, it will show you the meet they did or meets. You can see the score from that meet. If you click on a meet, then you can actually see every judge score. You can see the degree of difficulty, the position, everything about it. And if you notice up here, there's a little, up at the top status bar, there's a email and a share icon. You can share this stuff to like Facebook if you want, or you can also email yourself a spreadsheet of the results. So say you want to email all the judge score results, you can do that right there in Gmail. I'll send you an Excel spreadsheet. You can do that in multiple places across the app. Just look for those 2 icons up there. If we go into Princess Leia Skywalker, you can see there she's only done 1 dive at this meet so far. Same thing. You can also do it by meet. So say you want to see all the divers that have done a certain meet that you've entered. You pick that meet, you go to history, and now you can see the 2 divers so far that are entered for this meet. There's also a reports button down here. This is pretty good for, again, emailing those spreadsheets to yourself, to someone else. You want to send it to a coach. Coach wants to send it to a parent. Who knows what they want to do. But you can choose a diver. You can choose the meet. It also shows if they've done different meets, obviously. And then you can send a report. Got to pick the report first. You have the full meet results, diver score totals by meet, or diver judge scores by meet, which basically gives a full breakdown of the meet in an Excel format. Every single thing, dive name, dive number, degree of difficulty, all of that. So, when you want to enter the scores, you go in, you choose your meet. We're going to do Carthage Divorama, and we're going to choose our diver. Let's do Samantha Carter. Now she's going to do an 11 dive meet. Now let's do a 6 dive meet at 1 meter. Now there's 2 ways to enter dives. You can enter a full dive list now before you enter scores, or you can just go in and enter scores while you're entering the dive. So that way, not everybody's going to have access to a dive list. But a dive list makes it a lot easier and faster to enter scores. So to enter a dive list, you go in, you have your diver, you pick whichever group they're going to do, whichever dive they're going to do, and then you need to pick a position. And once you pick that position, it's going to give you the dive degree of difficulty for whatever position. See it change in there, 2.6. Say you change the dive. Now it's a 3.0. So we're going to enter that dive. And now it's showing you which dive is first in the list. You still can't score it. You have to enter an entire dive list first before you can score it. But you can also click on that dive if you need to edit it. Okay, let's show you a full list that's already been scored. Okay, so Zoe's got a full dive list. You can still edit these as you need, or you can enter the scores. We've already got all of our scores entered, so basically that's it right there. You can re-enter a score. Say you put a score in wrong. Well, you just choose that dive over again, enter the score, and there you go. Start entering those. Or if you just want to enter a total score, similar to the quick scores list, but this will let you at least keep track of the dives they did, the degree of difficulty, and all of that. You still have your options. If you fail a dive, which you hope they don't, then you know, you set it up to fail a dive. You notice that button, Score 2 Judge Meet? Well, it doesn't work if you choose 7 dives, but I'll show you how it works if you choose 3 Judge Meet. So we go here, Gateway Dive Off. Next, we're going to choose our diver. She's going to enter scores the regular way now. So now you would choose a dive category. We're going to do a forward group. We're going to enter the scores. And now you have the dives you need to choose. And again, your diver degree of difficulty will get populated as you choose a position. Now say you're at a small high school, you only have 2 judges, so they do an average of the 3rd score. You put in your 2 scores. And then for your score 3, you need to put in 0. You go up into your menu and you click the Score 2 Judge Meet, and it will automatically give you that score for that meet. So that'll help out some of the smaller places. And then you can still fail a dive in here if you need to. Same thing as the dive list. We don't want to fail a dive right now. From here you can see the meet rankings, or you can change the dive score also. So you were going to choose dive 1. Now if you put enter in or 0 in this total box, it's automatically going to fail it. It's going to wipe out all these scores. If you leave the total, add your scores, update it, then it's going to update those. And really that's about it. I'm going to do a more detailed YouTube video on all the things about the app. The one thing I do want you to pay attention to is the menu icon. These menus have different options in there on different screens. They'll have a little bit of how-to or something on a screen. On most Android devices, it's up here on the right-hand side. On some Samsung devices, it's down on the left corner is a long press of your menu. So that's my app. Hope you like it. If you do, leave some feedback in the Google Play Store. Tell your friends about it. And like I said, check my YouTube channel for a detailed how-to for this app. If you're really not sure what to do, I mean, I try to make it as easy as I can. Let's go back to the home page here real quick. There's a whole contact. You can email me right there if you have questions about the app, or you want to think I need to add some functionality, or you think I did something wrong. All right, thanks for watching.